All right, we back.
Will create some areas of heavy snowfall, even for snowfall in
Trying to
Taiwan as we move.
let y'all know the difference between. Let me tell you something, okay? There's a lot of. I haven't talked about it yet. I don't know how I didn't, because I really don't think about it. I really don't think about. I don't think about hoes that much at all, really. I mean, only time I think about hoes with is referring to women. It's in a sexual situation. I don't think about them hoes. I'm gonna call them hoes because hoes is the word, because we called them hoes way back in the '70s and probably earlier than that, before I was even born. I mean, I didn't because I was young, but I would hear it. But with women, it's like because you shouldn't be a hoe unless you are at an older age. Because if you or because we call young girls in high school and I don't know, junior high also, yeah, junior high, those girls doing anything. I wasn't doing it. I didn't have sex until I was almost 18 years old. Not because I wanted to, but because it just happened that way. you know, and I didn't know what jacking off was. I didn't know what masturbation was. So I didn't have a first what you call it, orgasm until I first had sex. I never forget it. It was behind the AM/PM market in on Santa Ana off Main and MacArthur. I was going to go. Nah, I ain't gonna tell you all that. But anyways, I'll be see that's what I'm saying. See, I try to be how I really am because if I am how I really am in person, I don't mean people really can't take a lot of stuff. I try talking real stuff in Compton. Which I get away with a lot of stuff, but some it's always some. Be careful, be careful, nigga. I'm in Compton. Why I gotta be careful? Shouldn't. But anyways, that's another story. So as far as the whole, so I've been hearing that a whole ever since. I'm not saying I brought it up because it was out before I even brought it up. But a lot of times people are afraid to say things. Like when I went to the club this past Tuesday. I went up there. I ain't been to the club in a few months after dealing with that scary ass security guard. So I went back up there. So I wanted to make sure everything was right when I go back. I like perfection. So I go up in there and I get in and everything. And I see all these the youngsters. I mean, they're youngsters to me. I mean, they're not but young. They might not be youngsters to themselves, but they're youngsters to me. And because a lot of them look like they're older than me. But anyway, I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I mean, it is. But I see a lot of couple dudes in there that was regulars. This what else we gonna do. We go be comfortable. So I see a couple of them still in there. So I know ain't nothing changed, right? So I'm in there doing my thing, everything, and so you have to understand that hoes is not a look thing. You can't look like a hoe. I mean, yeah, you can look like a hoe. You can only because that's the way they portrayed on TV. But that's not necessarily the true at all. Hoes can be anybody, any not anybody, but we're talking strictly with females. We talk about hoes with men. Usually, if you call a man a hoe, you're dealing with some homosexuality. Okay, so if somebody calls me a hoe, I'm gonna be offended. Whether you call me like a gigolo or a pimp daddy or something like that. That's more um, acceptable than calling me a hoe. How you gonna call me a hoe? I'm a man. You know, how a man gonna be a hoe? We were allowed to have as many wives as we can, than many wives you can afford. You know, so but a woman can have as many husbands as she can afford, or she. That's nasty. You know, that's the way. You know, but like I said, society is trying to train these courses and try to get our minds programmed the way the evil ones want them to. That's the direction. That's why I'm speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking about this stuff just because of my experiences. Because if you don't say nothing about it, now these old guys are scared to say. I don't hear old people saying shit. I heard old niggas talking, trying to be white. Oh, I'm not talking about old niggas who I've seen growing up on TV my whole life. I'm like, these niggas ain't trying to change up at all. They just sticking with the same old Uncle Tom. Like I said, I shouldn't say Uncle Tom. I should use another form, a whole another terminology than Uncle Tom because I don't know nothing about Uncle Tom. I don't like to talk about people that I don't know, so I don't know what he was really about. You know, but I heard some good things about him. So, but these people who get up there talking the same old slick, you know, nigga, if you can't talk straight, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? If all you talking about is keeping your money coming, whatever money they give you, you know, from the government, whatever, and your job is because if you ever think about it, when something happens, they call this same old nigga. What is nigga? They call them out of hiding. They do that with regular people. They'll call a regular person. You call them up, come help out. You know, people need that. You know, they don't call me. But they used to call me when they didn't know who I was. So that's the thing. People like to express who they are because then if you tell them who you are, then you let them the cat out of the bag. So that's the thing. So when you let the cat out of the bag, the cat out of the bag, then you know, they either want to, you know, kill you, destroy you, or you know, something like that. You know, something like y'all niggas just okay, kill me, cause I feel like I'm gonna go to heaven, so I'm cool. You know, I think people who are scared to go to hell, those are the ones who want to be so righteous and want to act so righteous, cause they've done so much dirt and wrong, and they think that God's not gonna forgive them, so they can go to hell. So they want to keep living as possible. So people who aren't afraid to die, or even those people who have those religions where if they die they get these. Now I hear, but I don't like talking about people who tell me some how they know what they know. So I don't like repeating stuff that these people be even be thinking about. So I'm just gonna say that I have no fear. The only thing I have fear about is not doing the right thing. And a lot of times I thought doing the I thought I was doing the wrong thing when actually I was doing the right thing. You see how the society can have your mind going. They have these girls thinking that okay, I wear a certain dress, I'm a hoe now. I can act like a hoe. No, I don't work that way. You don't work that way. All right, because all you're gonna do is end up getting yourself in like these men who get busted for all these allegations of rape or molestation or whatever. Um, Come on, please, nigga, please. You don't give all these men these allegations over a course of time, okay? For for sexual misconduct, okay? I mean, I understand being hurt by something that's wasn't told to you or a lie. That's bad enough. But when it comes to sexual misconduct, you got two people, okay? So somebody's doing something. You know how many women I've had come up to me who actually gave me who gave it to me, and 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 the ones who tried, I knew it was a setup. I said, "You crazy?" First, see, that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. A lot of these men. That's why the men gets blamed because the man is supposed to be the head. You should know better. You should know. You should determine if it's legit or not. But you have to understand, a lot of men ain't used to women growing up. they men be I men would be like, what you say to her? What did I say to her? What you mean when I say to her? They're like, they can't believe I'm talking to a girl who I don't know. How you talk to her so comfortable? How you make her? I had a friend who used to ask me questions like, he was younger than me, so I figured he was just young, you know. But you have to understand, a lot of these men wasn't raised with women, wasn't raised with women at all. A lot of times, even the ones that were raised with women, that they kept away from them, or the women tried to turn them into being punks, gays, or or pimps or juggalo. Women, they try their best to make these men into things. Women have a believe it or not, women have a lot of women have a lot of responsibility in that, and determine how a man's gonna be towards women. They do. They do. The women have a lot. There's things I could tell you about things that I was going through as a young boy, you know, and I was like, wow. See, you have to understand. I had a father who wasn't even my father, but he ain't gonna listen. I had a father who wasn't my father, but my father was probably the best father a man could ever have. Why? Why? Because he ain't gonna sit there and first of all, he's a five decorated Vietnam um, veteran, Marine veteran. On top of that, I mean, one of the hardest jobs over there. I mean, that's what he told me. I mean, I believe it. I don't. The way he acted, the way he taught, stuff that I be doing, even stuff I be doing now. I'm like, where I get that? He came out. He did 2 years in. He did 2 years in prison. Came out there and solidified all the thoughts that I might have been thinking because he know me. He raised me. So when you raise somebody from birth, and you have to understand. You know what they're gonna do before they even do it. You know what they're thinking. It's funny because I'm 47 years now. He's like 69. I'm 47. So he 20 over 20 years older than me. So if you raise a kid from the time and he had 2 kids before I was born. So he's already in that process. He's I mean, come on. You what and then a lot of fathers was like that. And they taught us like that. They beat our asses. They all did that. That was the time. But then you got some people who came over here, you know, and might have killed the kid or something, you know. Probably not even from this country. I'm not saying that people from. I'm not trying to be on, trying to dog y'all. But since she's don't come at me with this trying to anti-Trump stuff, talking about that I'm trying to have. But you have to understand, I've been in other countries and I know how they operate. Okay, I know how they operate. You know, my sister was in the Navy. She went to Iraq twice. She told me that she would see floating babies, girls in the water all the time on the Navy ship, because they're expendable. Baby girls, I mean, it's all about the boys. They want boys. They don't want girls. The girls, they would have killed the girls, so she ain't gotta live this life that America ain't provided with it. That's why women want to come to America, because America is a women country. That's why they're trying to make all these miracles all over the world. You know, they're trying to make it like that. Then that's what this war is. This war isn't about no damn gold or oil. This war is about women. It's over the women. White folks would not have a problem with black folks if black folks would just leave the women alone. Leave the women alone. We have a peaceful, beautiful time here in America. Happy go lucky. But niggas gotta, and it's not even the black man's fault. The women come to them. Women come to me. And I'm not even that black. So imagine if I get real black, if I get my color changes, I could go in the sun and be black as be real dark. But I don't be in the sun no more. I'm light. I mean, I'm older, so I don't be out there in the sun like I used to be, out there doing this, doing that. So I get real light, you know. And people just look at me totally different when I'm light than when I'm dark. When I'm dark, oh man, it's a whole different world. I get love in a different way. I get love in a different way when I'm light, you know. So people are into this skin color thing for genetic power of their race, you know. So that's what the thing about it is. If black folks You know, men, we're the most lovable people in the world.